It's Sunday morning, and as you can see, the urination doesn't stop. I usually empty these bottles. I let them go 1.5, 2 days to the max. This is from yesterday and this morning. This is now how my pee is coming out now. Almost translucent, very little waste in my urine. Now, you medical professionals know I already have severe kidney issues. And your kidneys need to be well hydrated to function properly. So there's little waste in my urine. So I'm on the verge of having a seizure pretty soon if I don't get any IV fluids, because I've lost the ability to orally hydrate myself. It also burns when I urinate. There's pain in my stomach. There's pain in my flanks and my groin. Besides, me having this chest pain and it's burning in my chest and throat and a blood clot in my leg. I made this video because I want to say something. Now, the FBI is going to counter and said everything I said was about racism and this and that and nigger this and nigger that. I want you people to think. Now, what the FBI did to me, bugging my entire house without a search warrant, my TVs, my cable boxes, putting cameras in my bathroom, is not only what they do to black people. They do that to everybody. Just people just never find out about it. And if they do find out about it, it's too late. The FBI already set a trap for them, and they're doing a lot of time in jail. This is how the FBI figures out everything about you. What they did to me is par for the course. Now, what's not par for the course is, if my daughters James and Claire Bowles were two little white girls, this murder and frame operation the FBI is running would have been over July 2015. But it wasn't. Because black lives have little value. Then when the FBI had me arrested for a crime I didn't commit, sent me to a mental health institution for half a year for imagining what the FBI did to me and my daughters. And I'm going to link the videos of all the FBI equipment they had in both of my residences. And I want y'all to tell me, did I imagine that? I only get comments from the FBI's federal agents and informants on my videos. It's never nothing positive, and it's only to further the FBI's murder and frame operation, or to run COINTELPRO and tell me I'm crazy. Any other comment on my videos, I don't see them. The FBI deletes them, and plus I'm using FBI equipment, so they can make my YouTube channel say whatever it wants, do whatever it wants, so I don't see positive comments, never. But also, it's not normal is when I got released from jail after the FBI had me locked up for a year for a crime I didn't commit. Then I was found guilty because I had a public pretender. After she told me at the pretrial hearing she was going to get it thrown out, and when she told me that, I said, okay, we can go in front of the judge then. I wasn't even thinking about it. Then in the day where it's supposed to get thrown out, or is it going to get dropped down to a disorderly conduct fine, which I would have took that. She tells me they're offering me a plea of simple assault. I said I didn't assault anybody. I didn't put my hands on anybody. Well, we'll go to trial today. Let's go to trial today. I didn't put my hands on anybody. When I got up there, both of the Allegheny County sheriffs lied on me, said I charged them. There were a gang of cops in my driveway that morning. If I charged and tried to fight these people, I would be dead underground right now. They had a legally right to kill me. None of that happened. I tried to get my jacket. They told me I couldn't go get my jacket. I said, I'm getting my jacket. I stood up. You touched me. That's aggravated assault. That's how I got that aggravated assault in my record. Never had a violent crime in my life. I've never hurt anybody in my life. But I guess the FBI had to get that felony on my record to make this murder and frame operation look good. I want you people to look at my criminal record. I had none until prior to that. And that nullified my college degrees because I'm a convicted felon. And the FBI with the Patriot Act would not let me get a paid lawyer, a civil rights attorney. So I had to go with their picked public pretender, who told me she was going to get the case thrown out. Then, when it was time to do that, they talked about they had a plea for simple assault. Would you people plead to anything you didn't do? This is why I didn't either. But when I got my next apartment, FBI put another camera in my bathroom. I want you people to really think about what I'm saying. This is what little value is placed on black life. Where the FBI can put cameras in your bathroom, watch your 9 and 7-year-old daughters relieve themselves, shower, bathed. They bug the TV in their room, the video TV. I'm going to link it to this video. Watch them undress, play, sleep. Then when I get another apartment, the FBI does the same exact thing without a warrant. All illegal. And these people still have credibility when it comes to me and my brother. This is because I'm a nigger. I want you people to digest what I just said, with everything the FBI did to me. And how this murder and frame operation has been allowed to go for 6 years. Almost. July 2015 is when I found out I was under the Patriot Act. I've never been outside the country. I've never had any friends or associates that was foreign nationals. I don't believe in terrorism. I value human life and dignity. The FBI framed me and my brother to threaten national security so I wouldn't sue them, so they could figure out the way to frame me and murder me. I knew my life was over when I found that camera in my bathroom in July 2015. And I took it down to Attorney Tim O'Brien's office, and he couldn't even meet me. I was shocked by this because I had a slam dunk. But it wasn't a slam dunk when the FBI serving civil rights attorneys national security letters. And they've done this for 5.5, almost 6 years now. Every day I write attorneys. Every day I email attorneys. None has ever got back to me. Except Ben Crump, who told me my case didn't fit his criteria. Sorry, Ben Crump, I'm going to be honest. Maybe you had a conflict of interest. I don't know. But that was the only attorney who ever emailed me back. A national attorney. Of course, all the Pittsburgh attorneys, even some that sit on the ACLU, told me they couldn't help me. But these people were on the ACU board. If the ACLU was behind me and my daughters and my brother, this would have never went 6 years. And I'm not talking about the national ACU. I'm talking about this ACLU in Pittsburgh. I want you to think about and digest what I just said. The FBI put cameras in my bathroom, watched me and my 9 and 7-year-old daughters relieve herself, shower, and bathe. Bugged every TV in my house, including my TVs in my bedroom, my daughter's bedroom. All this can be proven on this link I'm going to share with this video. When I had me arrested for a crime I didn't commit, convicted for a crime I didn't commit, put in mental institutions because they said I imagined all that happened to me and my daughters and brother. Get out of jail. They bug every cable box in my apartment, put another camera in my bathroom. And these people still have credibility when it comes to me and my brother. How? This is why I call myself a nigger. Because if I was white, these people would have no more credibility. None. None of these law enforcement agencies in Allegheny County. I was evicted during the coronavirus for non-payment of rent and thrown out to the streets by the Allegheny County sheriffs, the same people who lied on me and said I assaulted them. I know what the FBI did to me, my brother, and especially my daughters, James and Claire Bulls, is worth millions. So somehow I'm going to be involved in some fake criminal enterprise when I know these people owe me a lifetime of money. And it's never been about the money. It's been about justice for my daughters. The only reason why this hasn't been national news yet is because of the Patriot Act. This is how the FBI wanted it. This is why the FBI is hell-bent on putting me in a casket. I am urinating myself to death every day. My kidneys are failing. The more dehydrated I get, the more likely I'm going to have a heart attack or a seizure. The FBI already put on my discharge papers I have coronary artery disease. So my blood is getting thicker, it's working harder. My kidney function is slowing down, it's getting worse. And these people keep telling me to drink water. And as long as the FBI can make my emergency room trip look like a drug deal or part of their fantasy, the FBI is going to keep doing this. This is why I call myself a nigger. This is how little value is placed on black life. Where the FBI can get away with this shit after what they did to me and my daughters. And I know it. I know about these FISA court warrants that the FBI keeps faking because they have people drive around me with white, black, gray cars all the time. You think if I knew these people, especially in Benzes and Porsches, I'd be catching Uber and Lyft every day, wasting the little money I have? They would let me sit out there in when the weather's in the teens, in a hoodie, in the jeans and no socks, and drive past me while I'm shivering? This is why I call myself a nigger. And this is how little value is placed on black life. And all the people the FBI that helped the FBI every step of the way, that was supposed to be a check and balance against these people, these judges I've seen, the civil rights complaints I tried to file on my own behalf because I can't get an attorney, and they called me fantastical and delusional, when you can clearly see I can prove everything I wrote about November 26th when I filed that complaint was all true, and people know it now. I was still called baseless, fantastical, and delusional. It's judges like this is what allowed the FBI keep this murder and frame operation going. These people don't care about the Constitution, and it's nothing about conservative or liberal judges. It's about who you are as a person. If you really value the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, these people don't give a fuck about it. And these people got exposed because they know I had no legal help. They know with the Patriot Act, I had no civil rights or civil liberties. And these people, the local police, the FBI, the judges I went in front of, they all took advantage of that. This is show you who you really are. This is why the FBI wants me in a casket. I want you people to digest everything I just said and what the FBI did to me. I know the FBI owes me and my daughters millions of dollars. I know this. I knew it from the first day I found that camera in my bathroom. They took my daughter's honor and dignity away from them. They were 9 and 7 years old. But somehow I'm going to be involved in some vast criminal enterprise, knowing what the FBI did to me and my daughters, how they had me locked up for a year for a crime I didn't commit, sent to mental institutions because they said I imagined what the FBI did to me and my daughters, bugging every TV in my house, turn it to audio, video, recording devices, covert. And then my daughter's TV is on this link I'm going to share with this video. I know all this. And this was still allowed to go on. James Comey is a fraud. That was the best thing Trump ever did was fire him. Because he's talking about integrity and all that other bullshit. If he had any integrity, he would have been outraged what happened to me and my daughters. And he would have ended this murder and frame operation. And Christopher Wray ain't no better. And his new special agent in charge, Michael Christman, he's a killer just like the last special agent in charge. This is why these people want me in a casket. You would think all the money the FBI spent trying to murder and frame me and my brother the last 6 years, they would have been offered me a settlement. When I first found that camera in my bathroom, they could have offered me peanuts. I would have took it. Now they know they're going to pay. If I survive this, they're going to fucking pay dearly. And I'm going to beat this like a fucking drum, like they tried to kill me every fucking day. This is why I'm being murdered. I want you people to digest everything I said today. They keep telling me to drink water when I'm pissing like this every day. This is what my urine is coming out like now. Because my kidneys, especially my kidneys as bad as mine, need to be hydrated. So I'm on the verge of a seizure or a heart attack. But they keep telling me to drink water. This is how niggers get treated. Do you now see why I call myself a nigger?